Today we'll talk about all DDR generations, from DDR1 to DDR6. DDR1. DDR1 is an early type of RAM. It appeared around the year 2000. Before DDR1, computers were very slow and opening a program took much longer. DDR1 allowed data to move twice as fast, so the computer responded better to every action. At the time, 256 megabytes was considered a large amount. Today, that amount is very small. DDR1 consumed more power than modern memory, operated at a high voltage by today's standards, and generated more heat during use. It could be identified by a single notch in the center and used pins to connect to the motherboard. It only worked in older computers and is not compatible with modern systems. It was a major breakthrough in its time, but today it has been completely replaced. DDR2. DDR2 is a direct evolution of DDR1. It appeared around 2003. It was designed to increase speed while also reducing power consumption, allowing it to move more data per second. However, it took longer to start responding. This made some tasks feel slower. In simple tasks, DDR1 sometimes felt more responsive, while in heavy workloads DDR2 performed much better. It operated at a lower voltage than DDR1 and generated less heat during use. It used more pins, and the notch was moved away from the center, which helped prevent installation mistakes. It allowed higher capacity per module. Computers felt more stable and multitasking became easier. It was used across an entire generation of PCs. Today, it is completely obsolete. It was an important step forward, even with its flaws. DDR3. DDR3 is a significant evolution of DDR2. It appeared around 2007 and defined a whole generation of PCs. It was widely used in gaming computers and allowed demanding games of its time to run smoothly, including titles like Minecraft, Crysis, and League of Legends. Computers booted faster and programs loaded without long waits. Multitasking worked better. It consumed less power than DDR2 and also had low-power versions. It used 240 pins with a different notch, which prevented installation errors. It supported higher capacity modules and became known for generating a fair amount of heat. It can still be used for basic tasks, but with modern hardware it falls short. Today, it is a budget option and one of the longest-lasting memory generations. DDR4. DDR4 is an evolution of DDR3. It appeared around 2014. At first, it wasn't very popular because DDR3 was still good enough for most users. DDR4 was more expensive and required a new motherboard, so many gamers ignored it. Everything changed with the arrival of new processors. Memory speed started to matter more. DDR4 delivered better performance with modern CPUs and consumed less power than DDR3 by operating at a lower voltage. It used a different physical design. It had more pins and a different notch, which is why it can't be mixed with other DDR types. It allowed much higher speeds and supported large amounts of memory. This improved overall system stability. It became ideal for modern games like Fortnite, PUBG, and other current titles. It performs very well at 1080p and also at 1440p. It allows smooth video editing and can handle light 4K tasks. Today, it remains a very balanced option. DDR4 and DDR5 are not compatible with each other. DDR5. DDR5 is the current generation. It appeared around 2021. It was designed for a new way of using computers, including modern gaming, content creation, and heavy workloads. It is also used in artificial intelligence. To achieve this, it reduces power consumption and operates at a lower voltage, helping keep the system stable. Its physical design changed once again. It keeps the same number of pins, but the notch moved to a new position, preventing installation mistakes. DDR5 offers much higher speeds and can move more data at the same time. This improves demanding tasks. In gaming, the difference is usually small, but in editing and rendering the improvement is clear. It supports very large memory capacities, more than most users need. It works best on newer systems. In many cases, DDR4 is still more than enough. Finally, DDR6. DDR6 has not been released yet. It is still in development and is expected to arrive in the future. If this helped you, subscribe to learn technology the easy way.